I like to say that we have musical ADD. And we can't make up our mind most of the time. I think it reflects our personality, how we're just all over the place.
Sounding like nothing else out there, La Santa Cecilia crashed the indie LA music scene with a one-of-a-kind blend of sounds that could have only come from the mix of 6 polar opposite tastes in music and one iconic street that kept them connected to their Latin American musical roots.
Well, Vesper Street is a place where I used to hang out a lot. I learned how to sing from the musicians there and the mariachis and the trios. That's where I met Pepe. And that's when we were kids and we would play boleros and traditional music. I grew up, you know, running around the shops and dancing and singing and just running around like a little street rat, but at Vesper Street, you know? Everyone comes from different styles of music. I mean, like Hugo's like a metal head, you know?
I like a lot of Afro-Latin music, you know, Afro-Brazilian, Afro-Cuban and stuff like that, you know? Gloria, you know, she studied jazz as well as she's like a big-time like mariachi head.
We are a reflection of LA, no? The music that we make, the way that we dress. I mean, it's all influenced by your surroundings.
Honestly, what makes us different from a lot of the bands that have mixed in LA is that we have very strong Mexican roots, you know? So we express all these different styles of music, but with those very strong Mexican roots very present. So it's like we play styles, but we don't play those styles purely. We play them with like a pretty strong Mexican influence.
La inspiración está colgando.
Their sound, which sets them apart from other up-and-coming bands, has not always worked for La Santa Cecilia, especially in the early days.
When people first hear us, I think the very first time, sometimes they don't know what the hell just happened. They're just like, we like tripping people out and like getting a reaction for them or getting them to like move and, you know, when they're reluctant, you know. But I think after a while, like people who keep coming back to shows, they kind of get who we are. People react well and they get excited as we are on stage. And I think it's just an energy that kind of flows back and forth. They just went on this musical journey with us. They don't know, but they know that they liked it.
Soon, the recording industry and Hollywood couldn't help but take part in this journey as well.
When La Negra got featured on iTunes, it was kind of like the single of the week. It reached, I guess, #2 on the Latino alternative charts and like I think 25 overall on iTunes that week or something.
And we were playing this accordion festival nearby and we didn't know what to expect. It was the first time they put it up and there was a music consultant or supervisor there from Weeds who loved us and they said, we have to have your music for this upcoming season where it's going to take place between Mexico and LA. So it worked out perfect. And Entourage, they're like, hey, there's an opportunity with your music and you guys can actually have an on-scene performance on Entourage. And we're like, yeah, let's do it.
We're such big fans, like Gloria and I both watched the show like from the beginning, and so we got to see ourselves on the show and that was really exciting.
They might be getting calls from big-time TV producers today, but their definition of success is just as special as their sound.
Success is just to do what you want, and I think we're already being successful because we know each other, because we play music with each other, because we have the opportunity to go out into the city and to other towns and states and to go to Mexico and to share our music.